I figured, you know, just for posterity's sake, we'll actually see just how much recoil actually exists in Battlefield 5. Keep in mind that I haven't, like, memorized the, recoil patterns, the unintuitive recoil patterns of these weapons, aside from the SARs, which are just vertically linear completely. But, the first that I'll be, the first, like, mag dump you'll see will always be the full auto mag dump, or spam fire mag dump in the case of the semi-automatics, without any recoil control, and then the second will be with as much recoil control as I can do. And this is with an analog stick on PS4, so... Alright. I just wanted to make this for posterity's sake because there are people out there who claim that this game is like the epitome of skill when it's really not. And I'm going to be doing this with all iron sights as well, so I can get a more accurate representation of the recoil. Input buffer. I hate this gun, by the way. I don't have much experience with it, but I also just don't like it. See how low the fucking... See, this is why I actually don't like it. It's very prone to the input buffer that these guns have. Let me try that again, but at lower RPM. Yeah. See that? Oh, hold on. I put a scope on this one as well. But yeah, the SARs and SLRs in this game have very low recoil. Hold on, I can do better than that. This one does kick a lot. Unless you pull down on the analog stick slightly. I don't think I'll be doing these sniper rifles, though, because there isn't really any point. Oh, that was with recoil control, my bad. Hold on. Alright. God, I hate the input buffer in this game. Excuse my overcorrections. Sometimes you overcorrect with an analog stick. That's better. It's very easy to overcorrect with an analog stick. Doing this testing with the semi-automatics is actually pretty tricky because of the input buffer. See, the input buffer gets in the way, like, severely. Ugh. Hold on. How slow do I need to fire this thing in order to fucking not deal with the input buffer? Alright. That was a little trickier to deal with. Alright, so I'm gonna need to fire the semi-automatic weapons a lot slower. Or I can just... Okay, hold on. Dude, the input buffer is really stupid in this game. I mean, it exists for a reason, but it wouldn't need to exist if there was actually bullet spread. I might as well do this pistol, too. I wish you could test the pistols in the range, but the game doesn't let you. Alright. Really, the epitome of skill. The Suomi has always been very tricky for me, but... I'm not pulling down fast enough. That's the problem that I'm having. Dude, the ghost reload is back. There we go. But yeah. If this is so skill-based, why is it so easy to control the recoil? Dude, I feel like the fucking MP40 kicks more than the Suomi. Even though it actually doesn't. It just feels... Or I guess it looks that way. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, here's the one without recoil control. That was a little overcorrected, but that's fine. Isn't this the PPSH? I wonder why it's called the EMP in this game. I don't really know weapon history, though. Wow, what the fuck? That doesn't kick a whole lot at all with recoil control. Dude, this thing fires slower and it kicks more. Actually, it doesn't. Never mind. The Thompson. Right. K7, that thing everyone used to say was overpowered when it really didn't have much going for it ever since launch. These are a little more tricky since you have to be on the bipod. Luckily, you can fire all 50 bullets before the overheat. I'm not sure if I need to do the shotguns. I guess I kind of do. Ish. Wow. Holy shit, that has like no kick when you control the recoil. Wow. That's astonishing to me. And I'm not even doing this on the bipods for the non-MMGs too. Oop. Hold on. I didn't mean to melee. Oh my god. I'm pressing down on the analog stick too hard. Dude, these weapons are these LMGs are like very stable when you control their recoil. Something's wrong with this gun. Yeah, it's super easy recoil control. You'd think a shotgun would kick more. Now this is one of the only LMGs that actually like kicks a decent amount. Until you control the recoil. I don't think I have to do the snipers. Because, I mean, they're just gonna they fire slow enough that the recoil doesn't really matter. These things really need to overheat faster. Hold on. That starts kicking very quickly. If you can't already tell, this is one of those weapons that I don't have a whole lot of experience with. Overcorrected there, but that's okay. I don't know, we can always see. Well, actually, with the snipers, it's a bit of a hassle, because you have to switch to the iron sights. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do the snipers because they don't kick enough. Really? This thing doesn't even fire that fast, Dice. Hold on. So skill. That's everything. Dude. Like, okay. Hold on. This weapon kicks the most, I think. Like, even with imperfect recoil control, you can still stabilize this thing even with overcorrection like that, like, way too much. And keep in mind, this is in the test range. You can't use perks on your guns. The only thing you can change are the sights. Like, that's literally the only thing you can change. So If this game is so skill-based, don't you think this is a little too easy? Like, seriously. And that's not even factoring in hipfire, too. Like, hipfire goes all over the place on the Suomi without recoil control, but with recoil control, it's pretty stable and it'll hit in a general direction. This is simply too accurate, and it's also just too easy. Like, holy shit. But, yeah. I wonder how much the rocket launcher kicks, actually. It'll reset you automatically, so it doesn't... It'll reset the aim thing automatically, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, if I can control this super easy... Figure out... If I can get good at the recoil and the Gewehr 43, I can actually complete this stupid fucking assignment, Gewehr 43 Mastery 6. But it's a little unintuitive with the, scope. Like, the scope just kind of throws you off. Well... I suppose the input buffer does as well. I wonder how fast or how slow you'd need to fire this thing. In order to not deal with the input buffer. But yeah, this has been a video. This game is not skill-based at all.